What's going on, guys? Mike, aka Crypto Jules. We're going to do a meter MTRG video update. I've only done one MTRG video before, and that was about 8 months ago. Honestly, since then, price hasn't really done a whole lot. It's kind of just been consolidating in a interesting, confusing, somewhat painful consolidation pattern that I have not been trading as of late because I have been a little confused on what the PA is doing, what the price action is doing, and where it's going to go. I feel more confident in what it's doing or what it potentially could be doing. So let's hop into the MTRG chart. So let's start looking at this on the daily time frame. So this is the daily time frame, a little zoomed out. And like I had said, the last video I did, I thought this was, an impulse, and this was a 1-2 wave, and we were going to start our impulse upwards. That's still possible that this is some sort of steep. You know what? No, actually, now that I'm looking at, no, it's not. That is not. That's a 5-wave down. So anyways, what I believe the two scenarios that we have here is that we have got the bullish scenario. Well, let's look at the bearish scenario first. The bearish scenario, if this thing ends up breaking down, is that we have got a 1, an A, B, C, 2, and then we'll start being impulsive down. This would be our 1 wave, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we would head down to 3, 4, 5 down here, potentially all the way down to 39 cents. That is the bear scenario, which, quite frankly, I'm not really leaning towards that at the moment. I'm leaning towards the bullish impulsive move, which would be this blue wave, ultimately this white wave, which would be a larger degree 1 wave here for an impulse, an A, B, C, and then this is a 1, and then a 2, and then a 3, 4, 5, which takes us up to our target, roughly around $30 for a 3-wave. Then we would have a 4-wave retrace, probably lose 50% to 60% or so, go back down to, $12 to $15. And then have one more final push up to, $50 or more. So that is the direction I'm leaning towards currently on this. If you see on our RSI, we had a bearish divergence here. And now we are basically in this consolidation period. Once we break above this trend line, on RSI, I believe we'll probably fly from there, which would be typical of us being in a 3-wave, which happens to be where we currently are and what we're pointing for on this next leg up. So let's hop into the lower time frame here just to get a better look on the PA and as to what I think could possibly happen. So what I believe we have is we had our C wave bottom down here in December, and we have a nice impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave structure up, A, B, C, which is an expanded flat here. And then this possibly looks like it's an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this thing could go down. This looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 possibly. So what we might get is something like this into the 240 to 265 range or so. That is where you would probably get your best risk versus reward there in that zone. For me personally, I am starting to dollar cost average in here just in case we end up getting some sort of a shallow 2-wave. But ultimately, I am now leaning towards this being an impulse up and us following this larger degree impulsive count towards $50 or more. So that's my current bias. And like I said, guys, there is this bear scenario here too, something to pay attention to if we do indeed get it. See y'all later.